Welcome to Questions and Answers. Hope you guys are doing well. I thought I'd jump in earlier than normal today just to say hello and then take some of your questions. So feel free and give me your questions and your name, of course, please. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it. Remember your name and the question so I can better address you, okay? First, let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, it's very important if you can hear me. Someone tell me if they can hear me, then we can begin, okay? Because sometimes it doesn't have any sound. But yeah, your name and the question, please, okay? Your name and the question. Hi, Lynn. How you doing? Welcome. Grand Rising. So yeah, I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend and sticking with your fruits and your herbs. Okay, keep it simple always. Always keep it simple. So the first question is how to take care of gallstones. Okay, gallstones. I actually have a step-by-step process to get rid of it, but let's talk about the root cause of it right now. When you have any kind of stones, kidney stones, gallstones, tonsil stones, it forms because your body's acidic. And in your case, the gallbladder especially is acidic. And what the body will do in this scenario is take any kind of alkaline chemistry, cholesterol, calcium, and bind to metabolic waste or acids. And this will form stones in your gallbladder. So to get rid of the root cause, we got to change the diet because the diet is the root cause of the problem. You're eating the wrong foods and acidity accumulates. So we go 100% fruit diet, like a grape olive diet, and you want to use the Fabulous 5 as the bare minimum. And then you also want to use a liver tea and liver and pancreas tincture. And a 30-day dark grape only diet will get rid of the root cause of your gallstones. Okay, but reach out to me. I'll give you the actual protocol for the gallstones to get rid of it. Next question is, what's the best way to deal with digestion issues? Okay, very simple. Diet is important, okay, because when you have any kind of digestive issues, it's always lymphatic issue. Your lymphatic system in your digestive tract is compromised. Okay, remember that every single organ and gland has lymph fluid in it, and when it gets stagnant, it's going to affect the function of those glands. So in your case, when you have problems with digestion, it's going to be your liver and pancreas, it's going to be your gallbladder, and it's going to be the large and small bowels. You want to clean all that up. So use enemas, use the 100% fruit diet as I mentioned, and use herbs for your liver, pancreas, large bowels, small bowels. Use some herbs to remove the mucus plaque in the small intestines, and pick one fruit only, a mono fruit cleanse, and super chew your foods. Okay, you want to chew your foods 40 to 45 times before you swallow it. This will help you with digestion. And when we are working on the lymphatic system and working on the kidneys, because this is a kidney problem at the root, and let's strengthen our nervous system. You see that you get better, you're able to digest better, and you feel overall a feeling of wellness. Okay, it's not difficult. Reach out to me and I'll help you. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on. Appreciate all of you being here. It means a lot to me that you take the time to come on, and I'm very humbled by you all being here. And nothing makes me happier than to share my knowledge and to help any one of you get on the path of wellness. Okay, so let's see. Any recommendations on hair loss? Male 36 thinning. Okay, so hair loss, as you know, many of you know, I always post on it heavily because it's a big issue for the majority of the population. And the reason why it's a big issue, especially today, is because we're eating more and more foods that are alien to the human species. Our foods are heavy with toxins, and this tends to affect the lymphatic system. So when you have hair loss, at the root cause, always your lymph system. Your lymph system is compromised. In your case, there's a lot of lymph stagnation or mucus in the head region, and it's affecting the hair follicles directly, and also the glands that are responsible for regulating hair growth. So you want to get rid of it. You need to change the diet and move your lymph system, and this is done effectively with the 100% fruit diet. And you also want to use herbs to push blood flow to the head region. We have on our website something called Circulation 1 tincture and Neurological tincture. They are powerful because they have herbs that push blood flow to the head region and feed the hair follicles so they can grow better, okay? We also want to clean your bowels, very important, because your head sits on the GI tract. When it's congested lymphatically, you can't drain acids out properly. The acids burn your hair follicles. So you get hair loss. You also want to use steps to clean your sinuses, clean your eyes, clean your nose, clean your ears, get all those acids out, okay? Because when they stick around, they're going to affect the function of your pituitary gland and also directly burn hair follicles, cause dandruff, itchy scalp. And then finally, you want to use herbs like bamboo leaf, hair oil on your scalp, okay? Good for, it has silica, which is good for collagen formation, which is good for hair, skin, and nails. You want to drink horsetail tea, high in silica as well, which your body needs, okay? And then add some green drinks like cucumber, celery, any dark green veggies, juice it and drink it. And this will give you all the calcium and minerals your body needs to not only cleanse the lymphatic system, but then also then to help you grow hair back. So it is simple. It takes a little bit of time. So everybody's results will be different, but you should see immense progress. I personally, on a regular basis, make use of the neurological tincture and circulation tincture on a daily basis because it's not only good for the hair, but it's also good for your brain and the nervous system as well, and the entire upper body, the heart as well. So these are two tinctures I always use. Neurological one and circulation one tincture are fantastic for this, okay? A good question. Hair loss is a big problem. Like I said, I do have a protocol for it. So if you want it, all of you are welcome to reach DM me for it. Even here says how to clear mucus from the lungs. To clear mucus from the lungs, I would jump on a lemon-only cleanse. Why? Lemons are very astringent. They help move your lymphatic system, and they can help break down the excess mucus in your lungs. Okay, so that's the first step. The diet change, 100% fruit diet, lemon-only cleanse, fantastic for it. Get my lemon-only cleanse book. It's on Amazon, or if you want a free minimal version of it, it's on my profile link. You can get the free book. Okay, I keep giving my information for free. Okay, that's because I want you to succeed. So if you go on my profile link right now, there's a link, the title that says free lemon book. Yeah, get it. Put your email, get the book, and apply it for your lungs. Okay, you also want to use the respiratory tincture and the respiratory tea. When you boil the tea, put the towel over your head and inhale the herbal fumes. It's going to help break the congestion here as well. Then drink the tea, of course, and then take the respiratory tincture. It has herbs like coltsfoot, annula, and mullein in there as well. Also use white pine. It's fantastic for breaking mucus in the lungs that's hard to break. Like, you know, when you have that a lot of mucus congestion, but it can't seem to break, you want to use white pine for that as well, okay? That, and then you use the Fabulous 5 as your base always, and extra herbs for your kidneys, because believe it or not, congestion in the lungs is in big part due to your kidneys and lymphatic system. So we need to work on those, and you see you get everything coming out of you, and you breathe properly, and your lungs function better, okay? It's that simple. Just a little bit of time. That's it, okay? My next question. My name is Sarah. How do we fix dark circles under the eyes? So dark circle under the eyes, if some cultures have it as a genetic, it's like genetics, okay? If that's the case, in your case, obviously you can't fix that because it's not like you have an issue. But if you all of a sudden got dark circles, this is due to your kidneys. Or it could be you're just tired. If you're just tired, obviously get enough sleep. But if it is consistent, is your kidneys are failing. It reflects as a dark circle under your eye. So you want to work on your kidneys. So 2 different kidney tinctures, a kidney tea, adrenal gland tincture, acid controls the kidneys, lymphatic herbs, a bowel strength tincture. Get all those acids out, and you see it will come nice and healthy again. The dark circles will go away, okay? It's kidneys. So let's fix the kidneys. The diet, of course, has to be 100% fruit diet because that's the only way we're going to move the lymphatic system. And believe it or not, 99% of all the issues you're facing right now is lymphatics and kidneys. That's why I always suggest the Fabulous 5, because it covers all those major parts, okay? The adrenals, kidneys, lymphatic system, endocrine glands, and the bowels. Good questions. I love the questions coming here. I covered the hair growing already. Okay, that's fine. Good morning. Talk about hair loss. I covered that already. I have reach out to me. You want the hair loss protocol? Please DM me. I'll send it to you, preferably on Facebook, okay? Just message me on Facebook on my profile link. I'll send you the protocol. How to deal with anxiety naturally. Anxiety is due to weak adrenal glands. If you have anxiety, we gotta fix your adrenal glands, okay? You want herbs like licorice root, rhodiola, ashwagandha, the ginsengs. These are fantastic for your adrenals. When you perk up your adrenal glands, the anxiety goes away. But remember that you can't just take the herbs and it will give you a little bit of results for your anxiety. But you want to address the root cause, so always the diet change is necessary. 100% fruit diet without exception. And use the adrenal gland tincture on my website. Actually, use 2 adrenal gland tinctures, adrenal restorative tincture and adrenal gland tincture, glands A. I would use both, plus the Fabulous 5. Okay, plus at least 1 kidney tincture to support the kidneys, and you see that your anxiety will go away nicely, okay? I do have a formula on my website called Depression. It's for anxiety and depression, and it's fantastic. It gives you that nice, calm change in your mood, okay? And it's all natural. It's fantastic for you, so try that as well. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down because I want to answer people, a selective amount of people, okay? So what was the, sorry. What was it? What did you say that helps kidneys? If you want to strengthen your kidneys, you need to change the diet. Period. There's no way around it. If you don't think that your diet is a big factor in the function of your kidneys, you are sadly mistaken. And that's why outside of natural healing, the other modalities, they can't heal the kidneys because they don't recognize the fact that the kidneys, the diet change is crucial to heal your kidneys. You want to fix your kidneys, I would jump on, if it were me, I'll jump onto a 20 to 30 day dark grape only diet. Okay, I'll be grape only diet because it's not only powerful nutrition but also very healing, very astringent. And I would use 2 different kidney tinctures: a kidney tea, adrenal gland tincture, lymphatic herbs, endocrine herbs, and clean your bowels. And that's it. And give it time, and you see your numbers will improve and your kidneys will get stronger. You can also add nettle seed. Nettle seed is a kidney trophorestorative, which means that it's a kidney builder. So you want to add that as well, and your kidneys will be nice and strong. Okay. It's just a little bit of time. So like a 30-day dark grape only diet is fantastic for this. So a family member has had a persistent dry cough for a while now, no other cold symptoms. How would you get rid of it? So if you have a dry cough, I like to use herbs. They're called demulcents. So what it does is it kind of moistens the lungs. Stuff like marshmallow and slippery elm, they moisten the lungs. Then I would add mullein and colt's foot and annula as well. Okay, because you want to not only moisten the mind, but the lungs. You also want to expectorate the mucus out. So actually, let's use the respiratory tea on my website. Okay, and then use a respiratory tincture. You can also make your own cough remedy. You take a bit of honey, unpasteurized honey. You take a bunch of herbs first, like like colt's foot, annula. You can add in some echinacea in there as well, and you're gonna boil it. Okay, a little bit of water, make it a decoction, and then combine it with honey and a bit of vinegar. Okay, ACV, and it's great for coughs as well. Add some ginger in there. You know, there's quite a bit of herbs you can put in there. It's going to give you that nice relaxing thing and remove that coughing feeling in there as well. Okay, you can reach out to me. I have the actual steps for you to make your own cough remedy. Okay, so if you DM me, I'll send it to you. Ashley says sinus headaches and pressure. So clean your sinuses, very important. Do some ear candling, eye washes, and a neti pot. You might not realize this, but if you relieve the pressure in your ears, in the eyes, and in the nose, the headache will go away because right now it's lymphatic pressure that's causing the headache. Headaches can also be caused by your bowels being congested, also by your thyroid being weak. You can also have interstitial lymphatic constipation. That's also cause of headaches as well. But I would clean my sinuses. Actually, because you said that you have sinus headaches, clean the sinuses, ear candle, eye washes, and a neti pot, and clean your bowels. Do use some enemas, use herbs for your bowels. But all this is lymphatics. So use herbs for your lymphatic system, for your kidneys and adrenal glands, and you see that pressure will go away and your headaches will go away as well. Okay? If you want the steps, again, feel free and reach out to me for it. Good morning to you all. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the kind words. How long does it take for eyes to change color on a healthy diet? It varies for everybody, but and it depends on how strict you are. If you go on a fruitarian diet for a good 3 to 6 months, you see your eye change remarkably. Okay, it's going to get a lighter. It depends. It depends on the color. If it's blue, if you have naturally blue eyes, the eyes will get lighter. You see a darker blue, more clearer blue. Sorry. And if it's brown, you see that the brown gets clearer, because usually when you see different colors in your eyes, it tends to be stagnation of lymph. So when you detox, you remove that lymph, the eyes get clearer, and there are only 2 true colors in existence. There's brown and there's blue. Okay, and anything in between are shades of it. They represents your lymph system. Okay, reading eyes is pretty cool. The eyes are pretty cool to read, actually. I love reading people's eyes. So how do you feel about using cabbage juice for digestion? It's helpful, but cabbage juice is not going to heal the root cause. It can give you relief, but not to address the problem. Because when you start to have digestive issues, I'm telling you for a fact that your lymphatic system is compromised. And if you don't fix it, if you don't fix the root cause, it's going to lead to stuff like Crohn's and gastritis and heart and acid reflux. So you don't want to be treating it with remedies like cabbage juice as a solution. You want to be addressing the root cause quickly, because the worse it gets, the harder it is to come out of it. Okay. So how do you feel? How do you feel about how to deal with your husband's sleep pattern who had prostate cancer? Oh, okay. So what I would do, I'm guessing, because you didn't give me enough information, that he's having sleep disturbances due to his prostate. Okay, that's what I can gather from what you said. So I would fix his prostate. So how would I do that? If it were me, I'll be on a 30-day dark grape only diet. I would use the prostate formula on my website. I would use 2 different kidney tinctures and a kidney tea, because this is kidneys. And I'll use lymphatic herbs as well. This is kidneys and lymphatics. Your prostate issues, your frequent urination is kidneys, lymphatic system, and adrenal glands as the primary cause. So you need to fix those. And for his sleep, make sure that he doesn't, his last meal is about 4 hours before he goes to bed. And I would take the sleep tincture on my website 30 minutes before bed. This will help him sleep. And because he has limited amount of fluids in his system 4 hours before bed, he should be able to get good sleep. Okay, and at the same time, you're fixing his prostate and his kidneys, and everything should be fine. Okay, but the diet is crucial, and the herbs are crucial as well. So, how to stimulate oxygen in the head? How to stimulate oxygen in the head? Well, the way to stimulate oxygen naturally is to breathe properly. So I'll do deep breathing exercises, clean your sinuses, clean your bowels, the same way as I always speak of. Ear candles, eye washes, get all those acids out. Now I would use circulation tincture and neurological tincture because they push blood flow into the head region. And then the more blood flow to the head region, the more oxygen you get. Okay? But we use respiratory tea, respiratory 1 tincture to open up the lungs as well. Breathe, take deep breathing exercises like the Wim Hof method or Tumo breathing. Learn how to breathe properly. You get the maximum amount of oxygen in your system as well. Okay? But always work on your kidneys and lymphatics, and go on a high fruit diet, a grape only diet, because that's high powered nutrition. It's going to make the blood nice and light and give you all the oxygen you need. Okay? So Lance said, this from Lance says here, the Fabulous 5 really work for the kidneys. Any blood pressure reading is like 220 over 179. So if you have blood pressure issues and your numbers are high, go to a doctor to get it stabilized. Okay? In the meantime, though, jump on a grape only diet and use two different kidney tinctures, a kidney tea, adrenal gland tincture. Why? Because blood pressure, when you have high blood pressure, it tells me your kidneys are not filtering out waste, and lymphatic system is compromised, so there's lymphatic pressure. Everything is being compromised, but it's mainly due to your kidneys not working properly and your adrenal glands not working properly. So strengthen those with the herbs. Clean the body with 100% fruit diet as well. Clean your bowels. Work on your endocrine glands. Work on your heart and your lungs. Use herbs for those to strengthen it, and your blood pressure will stabilize. Okay? But if you need to go and get it stabilized right now, go see a doctor, get it stabilized. I'm not against that. I think it's important, especially when it's emergency. Okay, how to get rid of mucus in the body and colon. Well, mucus, believe it or not, is a good thing. So when you have mucus, you need mucus, otherwise you're not able to survive. So in our internal organs, there's a very fine layer of mucus, and it covers everything and it protects the organs, okay, and glands. The problem comes when you're eating the wrong foods and you are stuck, and the lymph system becomes stagnant. Then the mucus becomes overstimulated and it's not being removed. That excess mucus sticks around, and because it holds acids and pathogens and toxins, it starts to destroy tissue, organ, and glands or affect them. So excess mucus is bad. The right amount of mucus is good. Okay, but so your question, I get it to mean that you have excess mucus. So we would jump on a lemon only cleanse or a grape only diet to move your lymph system, because mucus is part of your lymphatic system. And the only reason why it would not be flowing properly is because your lymph system is stagnant or is being compromised by the foods you're eating, by the toxins you're taking in. So you want to fix all that. 100% fruits, Fabulous 5 at the very minimum. Then you're going to have a kidney tincture if possible, okay? And the lemon only cleanse with that, or the grape only diet, and you see mucus coming out of you, your nose, your mouth, and even your stool. And don't be surprised when you see it coming out of you, because excess mucus doesn't want to come out. The problem is that it can't, because our bodies are compromised with excess mucus, and also we cannot we don't eat the right foods, so our lymph system is not flowing properly, so the body can't clean the excess mucus quickly enough. So someone says, what's the cause of under eye bags and how to treat it? Well, unless you are extremely tired, you could have the bags. But if you're not tired and you get it all of a sudden and it's sticking around, it tells me your kidneys are moving towards the failing side. So you got to address your kidneys, okay? Kidneys and adrenals. So the diet is 100% fruits, Fabulous 5 minimum as your minimum, and you're also going to be using at least two different kidney tinctures and an adrenal gland tincture to strengthen your adrenal glands and your kidneys, and that'll take care of the eye bags. My name is Deshaun, and I would like to know how much fruit do I eat per serving. So Deshaun, there's no specific amount you eat when you're on a fruit-only diet. Usually when you start a cleanse, you're going to eat a lot, because in your mind, because on a normal basis, you eat a lot of protein and starches, and you need to eat a lot of it. When you go on the fruits, you think you need to eat a lot as well, which is actually incorrect. But initially, you can eat as much as you want, but you realize that a week or two after you have started eating the fruits only, your appetite becomes less and less, meaning that you don't crave a lot of food anymore. And this is because you're getting the optimal amount of nutrients, and the food is not only calorie dense, but also it can be calorie dense with the dates, etc. But it's also nutrient rich. So you need very little. You don't need a lot of fruits to fuel the body. Whereas if you're not having the fruits, you're having protein and starches, you need a lot of food because it's empty, basically. There's not much nutrients in there. So I like to use a cup to 3 cups per serving per meal, okay? So 1 cup to 3 cups of fruit per meal. And I usually have about 3 to 4 meals a day on average. Usually I'll do a dry fast, intermittent fasting. So usually I'll just have 2 meals. Or maybe 1 meal, depends on how far I take the fast. But yeah, there's no given number. Eat until you're satisfied. Don't overeat. Don't undereat. Okay. Tips for healthy liver. You want to make use, if you're fine, you just want to support your liver, make use of the liver tea on my website. It has herbs like Oregon grape root, artichoke, milk thistle. Okay, these are fantastic for the liver. You take that for the liver, your liver is going to thank you. Okay, so use the liver tea on my website, or the liver and pancreas tincture. A Fabulous 5 is also a base you would like to go. And if you really want to get them nice and strong, go on a grape only diet. Okay, your liver will thank you for it. Okay, fantastic questions coming up here. Okay, so how to get your sense of smell back after? Okay. So I did a post about getting your sense of smell back. So when your sense of smell and taste are compromised, okay, you have excess mucus and acids in the head region affecting the cranial nerves. So the real way of getting rid of it is to clean your sinuses, do ear candle, eye washes, and a neti pot for your nasal passage, massage the back of your head, use herbs to push blood flow to the head region, like the circulation tincture on my website, and neurological. Also want to use respiratory tea, inhale the fumes, and respiratory tincture to help break the mucus congestion in the lungs. Okay, now here's the exercise to help get the sense of smell back. Because the cranial nerves, there are several of them, they work together. You have nerves that respond to salt and sugar, and you have nerves that respond to different smell, for instance, so all the 5 senses. So the trick is to stimulate 2 of these senses at a time. This will bring back the sense of smell and taste back. For instance, if you put salt or sugar on your tip of your tongue, and at the same time you take an essential oil of orange and you inhale it on both sides, you are stimulating 2 sides of the cranial nerves, 2 different sides of the cranial nerves, and this can help bring them back on board. Of course, it takes a little bit of time, but some people will see results immediately. Some people will take a week or 2. But essentially, you gotta start stimulating different parts of the cranial nerves. Another thing to do is to take an electric toothbrush, you put it on your mouth, you clench it, you put it on, and then you inhale the lemon or the orange essential oil. This again, you are stimulating different parts of the nervous system of the face. And this can help you bring back the sense of smell and taste back. For instance, the reason why people have gotten used to using orange and burning it, and some people claim results, is because when you when you put sugar and orange and you burn it, the sugar stimulates a different part of your cranial nerves, and the sourness, okay, or the burntness stimulates a different part of the cranial nerves. So this stimulating 2 different parts of the cranial nervous system on the face region can bring back your sense of smell. But the root cause has to be addressed, which is your lymphatic system, which is your kidneys, basically lymphatic system, endocrine glands, plus your adrenal glands. And go on a lemon-only cleanse. You get your sense of smell and taste back, okay? It's mucus, excess mucus in the head. Okay, you got fantastic questions here. Okay, so... what about, I'm kind of good question we're going to find, grapes with seeds. Now guys, grapes with seeds, you want to get grapes with seeds, ideally, okay? It's very hard to find in the north, in the west. If you're in Canada, US, or Europe, next to impossible. If you can find seeded grapes that are organic, you are literally in healing heaven, okay? But if you can't find seeded grapes, I prefer that you use seedless organic, because the amount of pesticides on the seeded conventional grapes is high, very, very high. You're taking a boatload of pesticides in your system. Organics have far less. So I would rather use seedless organic versus seeded conventional, because the amount of pesticides used on grapes is very high. okay? So you're better off with the seedless organic. It works like magic still. Or if you can get seeded organic, then you are in healing heaven, okay? So that's how I see it. How to get rid of psoriasis. Psoriasis is chronic skin inflammation, but also a chronic kidney filtration problem. Your skin problems tell me that you have a weak kidneys. Kidneys are weak, you have skin problems because your skin is a third kidney. It tries to eliminate waste for you if the kidneys are not working properly, but it's not as efficient as the kidneys. Therefore, there's a pile up of waste underneath the skin. And it's been happening for years, so it's chronic. Psoriasis is chronic. You literally have to work on your liver with the herbs and your spleen, clean the spleen. Also use extra herbs for your kidneys, adrenals, very important because it fights inflammation. You want to clean your bowels. Your bowels have a lot to do with your skin condition. So clean your bowels as well. I'll jump on a grape-only diet for 30 days to start, okay? And for some people, you can see results rather quickly. But psoriasis and eczema can take months, if not a year, to get rid of. And you will see flare-ups. It will go up and down, up and down. You see great skin, then really aggressive psoriasis come back, and then great skin. This is because your body is going through a healing crisis and it's cleansing things up, okay? If you want the steps, reach out to me and I'll send it to you. Guys, so many questions coming in. Unfortunately, I can't answer them all because I'm just one person and there are literally not hundreds of questions, no, tens of questions or hundreds, if not hundreds of questions. So please send me those questions to my website, okay? The fastest way, go to my profile link, find my website, send contact us information, send me the email there. I'll answer it for you. I have a team there as well. You also want to reach out to me on Facebook. Another way is faster for me as well. Instagram is a bit slow because I get hundreds of messages there. I can't keep up with the Instagram. Okay, so please send me the questions there. And remember, wherever you find yourself, it doesn't matter where you find yourself, you want to start on your healing journey. The only thing you need to do right now is go to your supermarket and buy fruits. The best ones are citrus, berries, or melons. And then grab yourself the Fabulous 5. That's how you start. Because even if you come to me, I'm going to tell you that's how you start. So start that way and don't wait and begin your cleanse. Also, I have a free book on my profile links for the Lemon Only Cleanse. A fantastic book. It's shorter than this one here. Okay, but it's to the point, and go get it for free. Just put your email, you get it for free. Powerful stuff in there. You apply it with the Fabulous 5, and you'll be doing all you can to set yourself into a pathway of wellness. Okay, thank you so much for coming on. It means a lot to me. I will come back very soon. Until then, keep it very simple with the fruits and the herbs.